What's up, everyone? We are launching another brand new alpha angler rod. This is going to be called the G-ShAAke, and it is a 6'7" medium extra fast action rod. I think it's the best minnow rod out there on the market right now. It's like an ice fishing rod. You know how they put the like color tip? It's literally like a glass tip, so it's like, I'll flex it for you. Oh my gosh, they just came up like crazy. Oh, nipped it. A little bit better one. You've got this really unique tip, which to me can sometimes be the difference in getting them to bite and not bite. So this is where you lose a lot of your minnow fish. And that's why you want that bend. So when you're throwing a little jig head minnow after obviously big fat tank smallmouth, look at this tip. See how fast that bends? So that red section, that is glass. It's got glass infused in there. And what that does is that allows that bait to roll. So if you're having trouble figuring out how to get your minnow to roll, which is an important part to getting those fish to bite, this is gonna help with that. And what it does is it allows it to roll faster without coming back to the boat as quickly. So we're kind of getting the best of both worlds there. So it's a blend of materials in the blank where you still have the power in the back, because if it was all glass, it'd be heavy, you'd lose sensitivity. But when you do that blend, you get the benefits of that glass tip. What I've really noticed with this rod is that I actually will hold it against my forearm and use my whole arm, because that tip, I don't know if you can see that, but how it goes back and forth. So normally I would use the butt end of the rod and it would rotate. But what I've noticed is if I want to go really fast with that glass tip, I can actually just pin it to my forearm and shake it and allow the glass to slap back and forth. That bait's gonna go. Let's get into some of the details of this. Obviously, the first thing being the alpha angler balance that we always strive for. You're gonna wanna pair this up with a 2500 or a 3000 size reel, depending on which reel you choose and the weight, but that balance of the rod is what you want, right? Where you get that nice horizontal presentation of the rod wherever your forward most facing finger is, right? So if I grab the rod, it's where my forward most facing finger is, and then you want that balance point. So the next thing is going to be our low drag guide train. What that's going to do is it's going to allow you to cast further than what your forward facing sonar is shooting, right? You can bomb this 3/16 quarter ounce head past 100 foot. That's going to be a big key. And then as you work your way down the rod, you notice this little orangish red tip right here. And what that is a blend of materials coming from the tip down into the backbone. The reason that is important is that one of the keys of getting fish to trigger on your minnow is being able to allow this bait to rock side to side. And it makes it look like an injured bait fish or a fleeing bait fish trying to swim and get away. And you achieve that with that tip. So it's got glass built into the tip, but it's not heavy, right? It's not tip heavy, and that's where the blend of materials come in. So you've got that extra fast backbone. It locks up very quick, so you still get a very good hook into the fish. And what we've noticed testing this rod is that with that glass tip, you actually hook them better. It seems like you get those fish deeper down, and when you're working the bait, that glass tip allows it to rock faster back and forth, side to side, but it keeps it from moving back to the boat at a faster speed, right? So you're getting more stall, but you're getting more action out of that bait, and that's gonna trigger more bites. The length, that 6'7", is important for being able to control that rod super fast. And that glass tip is gonna go back and forth, and it creates this crazy, like erratic shimmy that I've never been able to get out of any other rod. You know, this is gonna be, I think it's the best minnow rod out there on the market right now. So If you guys are looking to upgrade your minnow game, make sure you guys check out the Alpha Angler G-ShAAke. It's gonna be limited quantities, so make sure you guys get it on this first drop. Don't miss out.